Yes. All right, I think it's about time to start, so we're just gonna start. Together, right? Yes. So let's start with a little bit of warm up first. Today is gonna be only kata class, and I'm planning to make it easy. So if you guys trained in the morning, you can relax right now. If you're planning to train at 5 o'clock, again, you're lucky today. It's gonna be a mostly easy class. Get into your front stance, stretch the back hip, ball of the foot, and lizard. Right, relax. Again, front stance. Stretch the back hip. Ball of your foot, back foot. And lizard. Right, hip apart. Separate your hips. And circle the other way. And one more time. And circle the other way. Okay, bring your left knee to your chest. Move it to the side. Bring it under. And switch. Knee to your chest. And side. And under. Good. Keep your legs. Put your feet apart. Put your hips forward. And lean forward. And hips forward again. And lean forward again. And turn to your left leg. And forward again. And to your right leg. And forward again. And half roll. And turn toward your stretched leg and lean forward. And back. Push that bend knee out. And switch. And lean toward your stretched leg. And that's to center. Push that bent knee out. All right. Give me a kibarach. Push both knees out. And switch your weight from one leg to the other. So stretch the inner thighs. And back straight. Stay there for a little bit. Push your knees out. And up. Let's rotate your hip there a little bit. The other one. And rotate your hips one more time. And the other direction. And move your feet farther apart and rotate again. You're gonna have less movement in your hips, less rotation. And move them left and right. Let's rotate your arms one more time. And the other way. And move your head around. And the other way. And the other way. Let's go to your stances. Give me your left leg forward. Zinkutsu Dutch. Rotate your hip out and in again, and out again, and in again. Try to make sure your hips are even. Your back hip doesn't go up when you rotate out. And switch. Also try to make sure the front knee doesn't go in when you rotate out. It stays right there. It's just the hips, hip joints that are working. Good. And your back stance. You can face either way you want. Make sure your upper back is straight, head straight, and your hips are tilted under. And the other way. Let's go to your Kiba Dutch. And sink a little bit, make it pretty. Back straight, hips under. And yeah. And check it out. All right, let me see who's there. All right, we're good. So, one thing that I want to work on today, and I promise it's gonna be an easy class. I really want to work on breathing in your kata. You guys, we've worked on technique in the kata, but a big part of the technique in everything that you do in karate is the way you breathe. And as you learn how to do that, once you learn how to do that, you will be able to put the kime into your ki move, and you're gonna be able to put kime in all the attacks and all the blocks that you're doing. I don't know if you've ever tried, I've tried several times just for fun. If you try to do a ki move while you're breathing in, it sounds like a shriek. It's really funny. So every time you're ki, I don't know if you realize, but you're contracting your abdominal muscles and you're breathing out with your diaphragm. That's what happens every single time you guys ki. Every single technique that you do, every punch that you do in your kata, in your sparring, in your kippon, it should have the same feeling, the feeling that you have in the ki. Everything tightens up here, your diaphragm is pressing, your air is moving out when you do that. So we're gonna start practicing that through the kata. I always told you kata is an exercise of habit. And we're exercising today the habit of breathing correctly throughout your kata. As you start practicing more and more that kind of breathing, you'll be able to apply it in your sparring and in your kippon as well. And there's less chances at the end of your 26 combination for your Sandan test, there's less chances you will be completely out of breath. You really have to learn how to put that, how to perform that breathing so it will be efficient. And it's hard. So for the ones that were in London in December, you probably remember all the katas, everybody was, I call this the beginner's breathing. And I'm a beginner, I'm still a beginner. So I'm gonna ask you to be completely white belt into breathing today. We're gonna breathe loud. We're gonna put all that loud into your breathing out with every technique. So you'll think about how fast you have to breathe in, during your tongue drop, breathing fast. So everything is in fast, out, forceful. It's everything that you will do in your kata today. So If your windows are open, your neighbors will probably think you're crazy or their families, but we will need to breathe loud today. And it's hard to do a kata with me counting and breathing in the same time, especially because everybody's different. So you guys are gonna have different breathing than I do. But I'm gonna ask you to do the best to just follow so you learn when you breathe in and when you breathe out your kata. And let's see, we only have some of the brown. Keep up with us. Hi, Jennifer. So we're gonna start with warming up with the hand katas, and then we'll move straight to hangetsu. Hangetsu is the first kata where you really have to focus on that breathing through the slow moves. But before getting to hangetsu, every single kata you learn has fast moves, you have to use that breathing. The slow moves, you have to use that breathing through your slow moves as well. If you're thinking, trying to get to a kata or to a 2-minute sparring match without breathing correctly is almost like holding your breath and exercises full speed and power there, full capacity. So it's almost impossible. You have to learn that. So let's do hand katas, and I will breathe loud, and I'm gonna ask you to breathe with me. You can hear my breathing loud. I'm gonna guide you through. Let's, okay, go. So feet together, and on. So as you go to the first move, you're gonna breathe in quick and out loud as you do your down block. Again, as you move through your oizuki, you will breathe in quick and out loud when you do your oizuki. Same on the other side. San. San. All right. Then adjust my distance. You guys do the same. Get a breather here. As we turn in the other directions, do exactly the same thing. Right here. All right. Turn around, same thing. As you wind up, you breathe in. As you do your block, out, breathe out, loud. And up. And now. So ideally, at the end of your kata, you should be still able to talk. If you do the breathing correctly and you learn how to get enough oxygen in your lungs when you do that really quick breathe in before you're breathing out. Give all that air, take all that air out. Yes? All right. So same way, we're gonna go through your nidan, sandan, yandan, godan. Yes? All right. I want you to stop in between to adjust the distance. You do the same. Try to learn in and out. Air in and out. Yo. And put together. Yes. Yes. And get on. All right. In Hanidan is the first time when you have two moves on the same breath. So you're gonna be in, out, and then those two are. So one breath is not. It's one breath there. Yes? You're gonna find that later in Gion. We're gonna work on that today. So, yo. So those are on one breath, the kick and this. Going forward. Big key there. All right. Again, on the last one, as you go from here to the pressing block and the ki move, one breath. So let's actually do this one more time so you guys practice a little bit that. So you're here, and the last couple to that you should go okay. Then move fast forward. You're gonna move forward really fast. Go ish. And that's supposed to be your ki move. So last time, and you add the ki, and I hope my neighbors are not gonna follow the list. Okay, last one, add the ki. Good. I hope you did it. So turn it around. In quick as you wind up, out as you do the block. For all four. Ish. 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 Next, kick punch, one breath. Ish. 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 Another. So far, do you guys have any questions about those two katas?
Sensei, you're really freezing a lot again. It's just
I am freezing a lot.
Yes.
Darn it. That's not working with my red. So let me. Why don't you take a 1 minute break, and I'll try to see if I can switch again on my phone.
That's doing it. I don't know if other people are having the same issue.
Nathan, Becky, anything?
Well, for you, it's like everyone is freezing. Also, I hear an echo of myself.
Oh, darn it. Okay, let me try to move again on. Where's the Washington Shotokan here?
And there's a little bit of an freezing for me, but I put you on speaker view and that helps.
But I don't think it's you, because everyone else is also freezing sometimes for me.
Darn it.
Like I don't think it's your setup. I just got a notification saying my internet connection's unstable, so.
Yeah, I get that all the time. That's why I wanted to stay on my phone network instead of Wi-Fi network. So it could be the rain and the clouds, who knows? All right, I guess we're just gonna get going, keep going, and we'll do the best we can. If you haven't grabbed any drink, any water, go ahead and grab a sip of water. All right, and we'll continue. All right, going forward, yo, we're gonna do hand sandan next. Together, yes. Hand sandan. Again, try to listen to if you can, listen to my breath, or we can go step by step, but I'll go step by step a little bit later in your katas. Okay, yo. Ish. 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 Oh! And slow. Ish. 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 Oh! and out. All right, check it out. Moving forward to hand on down. As you start slow, the slow move, remember when we tell you, count to 5 and breathe out. On all the slow moves, if you're using your breathing, you put that smoothness into the move, and that makes them really looking more real and more powerful and connected to everything else that's going on with you guys. So, go. And together, break. And you're done. So 2 connected moves. So this is also breathing out here. Then breathe in, kick, block, strike, 1 big breath out. So let's practice this one time. You guys are here. So 1 big breath. Out. One more time. Out. All right. And we're gonna adjust my distance here. Good. I'm actually supposed to be right here. Slow move. Slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Kick. Double punch. 1 breath. Hey. Big ki, you're breathing out on the ki. Out. And 1 more. And another. And check it out. So we're not going to go through hand go down. We'll jump straight to a more advanced kata. Let me see who else is there so I don't know how slow to go. Jennifer, Neil, we can do this. Hi, Sensei Sean. How you guys doing? Amazing, awesome, good. I see 2 thumbs up, thank you. All right. So as I was telling you, as you start Hangetsu, that breathing becomes pretty much mandatory as you perform the kata. Kata is a performance. Look at the kata, your kata as a real performance in front of an audience, right? As you practice in your room, focus on the feeling that you have. Now for Hangetsu, by putting that breathing out, you have to show that you're using the core, your abdominal muscles, your diaphragm, everything tightens up here as you're breathing out. And then slow breathing, contraction at the end. So at the end, that contraction that you see some people really exaggerate, like that is I'm done with everything. This is my maximum power that I can put in that technique. However, again, breathing loud is a beginner. Contraction like that, it's for beginners, which today we're all gonna be. So as we do Hangetsu, I'm gonna ask you to breathe loud here and contract. So you know what the feeling is. The more you practice, the more you're gonna get that feeling, and you won't have to show it, show the move. You're only gonna show the feeling. So for Hangetsu, we're only gonna do through right here before the Kiai move. We will do that first part several times for practice. Just practice your breathing and that contraction at the end of each slow technique. Yes? Okay, yo. And together. And up. Yes. Yo. Okay. Again, exaggerate your breathing, exaggerate the contraction. Itch. E. Itch. E. Itch. E. Itch. E. Itch. E. And relax. So we'll do it about 2 or 3 more times. What I'm gonna ask you to do is do your own rhythm. Don't listen to my count. Don't listen, don't look at me. If you know the kata, even close your eyes and do it your own rhythm. It's gonna be hard not to listen because you probably have the volume up, but try to do your own rhythm and your own breathing. And again, everybody's different. And if I'm trying to learn how to breathe like Nate or Sensei Shan, I'm probably gonna die halfway through my kata. Some people are breathing is faster, some people can do it slower. It's the same that you guys do in yoga. Everybody's different, so you have to do it on your own. So you're gonna do it 1 more time or 2 more times. Try to do it your own rhythm, just to that point. Okay, from here, yo. Itch. And relax. When you're done, relax. And 1 more time. Same thing. I'm not gonna count, I'm just gonna give you the hajime. And finish, relax when you finish your own rhythm there. In your own rhythm. Yo. And hurry. Good, and relax, and shake it out. So as we're gonna go through Hangetsu kata, we're gonna move on. You probably noticed, especially at the end, but even in the beginning, by using your breathing, I am more tempted to do the fast, slow, because as I pushing my air out, my move gets slower, especially at the end. You're right here, and then. So the last part of your breathing is like your hands have a resistance there. They go from fast to slow in contraction. So as we continue with the kata, I'm going to ask you to, on the first part, this first part, to think fast, slow as you breathe. Yes? All right. So after we do this, we're going to go through the kiai move and go through the second part of the kata. I think some of you are still learning. Okay, yo. And together, yes, and yo. Okay. Itch. E. Itch. E. Itch. 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 E. Itch. E. Itch. E. Itch. E. Itch. E. Itch. 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 Step slow. Itch. Itch. E. Itch. 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 Ow! E. And away. And away. So, under the people between the people attending, I need to know who does not know Hangetsu. And you're okay? I think we're good. Anne didn't say anything. Becky, I know you're learning. And I'm pretty sure Jennifer, if she's working out with us, I'm pretty sure she knows. Good. So that means we can do Hangetsu one more time. I need an okay from Nate. Nate, can you hear my breathing? Good, good. Hangetsu one more time, and then we will move on. Let me think. Jion. Jion is a really good one. Practicing your breathing. Go ahead and grab a sip of water. And let's do it one more time. Yo. And together, 3, yo. itch. E. E. Itch. 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 E. E. Itch. Itch. E. Itch. 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 Anyway, and keep together, and let's. So we'll take 30 seconds break, and then I will need you to do on your own, hand shodan. Do not focus on breathing at all. Oh, actually do hangetsu. If you know hangetsu, do hangetsu. If you don't know hangetsu very well, do hand shodan. Do not think about breathing. I want you to understand how you feel if you're in a rush and you don't breathe correctly throughout the kata. Yes? All right. So, yo. Okay. And call your kata. And when you're ready, hajime on your own.
Wait, Sensei, are we going?
Yes, you're on hajime, go on your own throughout your entire kata. I can't quite see you guys, but I hope you guys are done. Becky and Anne, I've lost you. Anyway, the more you do it without focusing on the breathing, and I hope that was the lesson for this time, is when you're not focusing and you are rushing through especially, and you don't know how to do the correct breathing, at the end of the kata, you'll be completely, okay? So the more you're gonna practice with even putting that sound in like a beginner, the more you're gonna understand, okay, I'm okay with this. I can go on and on and on, 5 katas in a row, and I will be fine. So this is what we're learning today. Anyway, let's do Hangetsu one more time. This time, what I would like you to do is, instead of putting the loud breathing into your kata, try to keep the same kind of breathing, but keep it quiet. I'm not there yet, but try it to see how it feels. Do you feel more out of breath? It is harder for you to do that quiet move instead of good. But the same kind of breathing. Do not hold your breath. Just make it quiet. Yes? Okay, and get to one more time. You shouldn't hear yourself breathing, and you shouldn't hear me. I might forget because I'm a beginner, as I told you. But you should not hear any breathing. You should just have the feeling of this breathing hard in the beginning, but not the sound. Okay, yo. And together, let's by the count. We got it. Itch. 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 Oh! Itch. 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 Oh! Anyway. Another. So I'm going to speak for myself, and you think for yourselves. I get more out of breath when I try to keep my breathing quiet, which tells me I'm still a beginner in learning how to use that. However, this is what we're working on, because in a sparring, if you're right here and go, it's not gonna work. If your opponent will see you just barely raising your shoulders as you breathe in, that's when they're gonna go. Because you cannot contract your abdominal muscles when you breathe in. So a good opponent, Shihan Kyle, Sensei Shan, they will see that. They will see that slide before I go. This, noticeable. So that should not be seen. In your sparring, everything is composed, and you just have that reaction in your opponent there. And you're not gonna have the luxury to do, no way. Everything's gonna be a fraction of a second without anyone seeing it. So what happened inside your body, how your diaphragm is moving up and down to get your air in, enough air in so you can put your technique in, that's all your body will know. And definitely you should not do the entire lifting of your shoulders. As if you guys are watching the youth practicing, Every single technique is down block. Raising your shoulder, how do you get? Raising your shoulder as they go into intermediate position. Even kokutsudachi shutoke. As they go here, you can see. You do this in sparring, you already lost it. All right, moving on. We're gonna move on to Jion. Again, really good practice of your breathing. Most of them, the moves in Jion are kind of rhythmic, so each may sound shaped and you put a lot of power. By using your breathing, that breathing out in each technique, not only puts everything together in your moves, but also creates power in your moves. So you probably remember, right here in your Jion, double block. Remember I told you many times, you kick, punch as you land. Now as you land the front foot and you punch, that's when you're. So the kick and the kick and that punch are one breath that ends when you put that foot on the floor and the punch reaches your opponent. It's a certain timing that you're learning with your breathing. As I told you on the slow moves as well. Give me one more second since I'm doing TIs, I really want to close my window here. And then we'll start Jion. Okay, that's safer for my husband. All right. And yo! And together, right? Yo. Jump! Guess what? You go from here to here, you must use your breathing. So this is your first move. You already took a short breath in. That's where you put your breathing out from the very, very, very beginning of the kata. So I will exaggerate my breathing again so you guys will understand how we're doing, and then we'll probably break this one in small parts to work on just one thing at a time. Okay, from your itch. Itch. Not enough from here. Kick punch, one breath. Itch. Double punch, one breath. Itching. Itch. Kick punch, one breath. Itch. Double punch. One breath. Adjust the distance here. Itch. One breath. Itch. Itch. Second one is a little bit eye. Ooh, I like your face, Nate. Okay, so let's do this part one more time and then we'll move on. So from here, from your yorigachi, let's see if I can be farther away. Oh, not going. Itch. 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 Oh! All right, adjusting my distance a little bit. So as you turn around, double block is Kagezuki. So just listen to my breath. Itch. 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 Do I have enough room? Maybe. Adjusting. Oh! Anyway. So I really hope this makes sense. And think of one part in Gion that we should do one more time just to focus on the breathing. Nate, you get to choose.
Great. The part after you, after you come up like this, and you hear that string going back.
Perfect. Well, you're going forward on that one, right?
I was gonna say, sorry, going forward.
Got it. So we'll take it from the turn. You're right here in the last stage open. As you turn, breathe in, cross your arms, breathe out. As you start moving you're shifting your weight, breathe in, out. Look, short breathe in and out. Shift your weight, breathe in and out. Short breathe in and out here. Now, on this one, you're still breathing in, you breathe out here. So you're here, right? And then as you shoot your leg back, short breath in, and everything is out. Good. As you go into your double block here, breathe in and out. Good. And then one more, as you move, take a short breath in, make sure your shoulders don't go up and out. On this one, you can do one breath there if you do them very fast, but only if you have the moves super quick. Good, that's the mate. So one more time this line. And the last day show here. Right here. Good. You got it. All right. Any other questions from anyone else? I don't know if Becky's still there. I lost her. Senpai Anne, I see she's still there. Any other questions? Not really? Okay. Then for the last part, we'll go through hand shodan one more time, no count. You're on your own, I'm on my own. Try to use that breathing, loud breathing, like a beginner, like a white belt who just learning this part. Later, we'll work on getting rid of that loud part, but only after you guys put everything together, create that kime, and learn how to do that breathing without and while still getting enough air in your lungs. So just hand down for one for the dojo. All right, yo. And together. And Sean. Hey. And when you're done, just go to yame and get together and down. So I'm just a little bit out of breath, which means yes, I still have to learn, but pretty much I'm okay. So from now on, I know you guys are practicing at home. Try at least once time during your training to focus on your breathing. It's like yoga. Breathing is part of you staying alive, right? It's a part of you staying alive in your karate training as well. You don't learn how to do it, you don't do it correctly, you're gonna die after your kata, you're gonna die after your sparring, and definitely after the first four combinations in your sparring when you're gonna take your, in your kihon, when you're gonna take your black belt exam. That's part of your training from now on. Yes? All right, and we're just gonna finish up. It's 1 o'clock, so next class today at 5 is Sensei John, and I will see you again Friday. All right, together. Great. Yes. So I'm gonna stop the session. Thank you guys for attending. It will be good for everybody to keep stretching. Now you're warmed up. Stretching is really, really good for you. Yes.
Thank you, Sensei.
Thank you, Sensei.
Very welcome, guys. It was nice to see you. Oh, there's Becky back. Thanks, guys.